Yours is big.
I was so proud of myself because I didn't have one of these.
And you bought it, right?
No, they gave it to me for Sarah's first birthday.
Yeah.
My parents and Mike and Yvonne.
Well, you married into the right family, didn't you?
You're not to us?
For the baby?
It was to take pictures of her.
This group next. Mike's
Yes, she loves the music.
We can pull everyone out to grab a seat so we can start the program. And first of all, I'd like to make a quick acknowledgments for several persons. To Wiz, to Patty Lombard and her staff for doing the name badges, for our staff for helping out, and for all the special guests going back to many years ago that decided and took time out of their busy schedules to come. One of the first persons that called and gave his condolences that would not be able to make it here today is Harold Smethers, or Harold Smethers' wife. As some of you may remember, that he started the Fair Plan. She is in the rest home. He's 88 years young, but his wife says he's in good spirits, and he really wanted to come to this function. And he really brightened up in hearing about the continued success to the Fair Plan. I would like to first call up to the podium our current board chairman, just to make a presentation on behalf of some portfolios and letters that was presented.
Mike, congratulations. We really appreciate you. And I have to tell you, we're really going to miss you. But more than congratulations, we want to extend to you a hearty thank you for your guidance, for your leadership, and most importantly, for your vision. Your professional approach is going to be missed. There's no doubt about that. Your insight was cherished, and your inspiration was deeply appreciated by all of us. And even though you're retired, Mike, you're going to leave a legacy for us, a legacy of competence and a legacy of dedication. And what finer legacy can there be than that? It's a fine tribute. And I'd like to present to you a portfolio of letters that many of your friends and associates have put letters in here for you. We want you to read them at your leisure, but these in a small way express our appreciation for a wonderful job for 20 years of service to the California Fair Plan. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you, Dave. A lot of people are represented here today. People have known Michael.
Michael, the only presentation I have is my Christmas bills, and I would like to leave them with you today. I've known Mike and Yvonne for over 40 years, and it's hard for me to look at this man of dignity and decorum. While we flew the same airplanes together a long time ago, my fondest memory of Mike is when we were both young men, believe it or not, at one time, joining the Blue Goose. And at that time we had two initiations. One was a formal initiation that led itself to the solemnity of the event. The other was an informal initiation, which was a little bit more on the prankish fraternity side. And if you can imagine this guy, as I said, dignity and decorum, being honored by his colleagues and associates today, standing up with no clothes on except his briefs full of ice, and he being liberally sprayed with seltzer water from all of the guys in the air. And I wanted to make sure that today in honoring him, none of you used a seltzer bottle. But Yvonne, we know, sweetheart, that you're marrying for better or for worse, but now you've got him for lunch, and God bless you both. Here today, Mike. See you later.
And Mr. CPCU himself, Bill DeSalvo.
It's a good thing he's not as tall as the last guy. I don't know Mike too well. It's only been a few years. And one thing I learned, though, is that he is a man of planning. In any case, I convinced him he had to do more than just be a fair play man, and so he graciously agreed. Actually, he was blackmailed into becoming the public relations chairman for the chapter, and during his tenure there, we developed some really good programs that are still going on, and you did win the Jay Gleason Award for Excellence for us, and I thank you very much, and good luck in your California Fairway plan from now on.
Thank you, Bill. The next person I'd like to call up has really helped the Fair Plan out and the Board of Governors. He has always been a good friend of the Fair Plan and the liaison from the Department of Insurance. Come thick or thin, he's always been supportive of the Fair Plan and of Mike, and a good person to call and sound out on various issues and concerns and representing the Fair Plan's concerns behind the scenes. So please join me in welcoming Dick Roth to say a few words.
My main job at the Department of Insurance is as Chief Actuary, and I am the one that determines when a company is insolvent or in poor financial condition. And if you've had a job like that for a while, you develop a sense of when a company is in poor condition or when it's been mismanaged. And the first time I came in contact with the Fair Plan, I could tell immediately, without looking at the books and without looking at any of the records, that this was an excellent organization. In fact, in all of the examinations of the department, I don't think we've ever had a major problem or even a minor problem with the Fair Plan. And I can tell you that as far as I'm concerned, the Fair Plan is the best run insurance operation in the state. Period. Life, and one of the reasons I work for the department is fun. I like to enjoy and have fun at what I'm doing. And one of the reasons that being on the board is fun is because there are no lawyers. Prop 103 has been a mess because of the lawyers, and we have other problems in the department because of the lawyers. But when you sit down on the board, the Fair Plan, it's all business. They want to get down to business. They want to settle the issues, and then
Fur line.
Yes, this is the golfer's stress dog. So, because we know that Mike won't throw a club away. So to take out the stress when you hit a bad one, you just pull the head off, pull the arm off, and then it keeps that blood pressure down.
It'll be good for computer conversions, too.
One more thing. Mike.
You know, I've taken the job at the Fair Plan very seriously. Fair is big in my life. My license is Fair 1. That really is my license. And Yvonne took her license is Fair 2, T-double-O. And everybody knows that wherever I am and I'm introduced in a group, if we're introducing ourselves around the table, I always say, I'm Mike Banta, the fairest of the fair. And so for Stu, when I introduce him at meetings, it's going to be fairer than the fairest, Stu. Oh, gee, you're going to be fairer than the fairest. But it's been a lot of fun for the last 20 years, with the exception of a few years during a conversion we had to a new computer. And it's great to have a job where you go to the board and you say, all the business is going off the books and we're losing our shirt, and they say, Mike, you're doing a hell of a good job. So, you know, I have to say that it's easy. This job's easy compared to what most people do in this business. I just like to say that I don't know where the consumers get the idea of the fair plan, or not the fair plan, I should say the insurance industry that they get, because when I was new with the industry, and this meant a lot to me, I asked the board for directions on how I should handle claims and so on. And the chairman told me,